Alright guys, welcome to a new vlog. Today we are going to be in ancient Hebron, finally, after weeks of not being able to go on our tours and having to make up classes via Zoom and so on for our tour guiding course. We have been green lighted to go and be able to go touring again. So this week we're touring the ancient city of Hebron. So I'm looking forward to show you guys this amazing location. Without any further ado, let's go check out Hebron. Alright, so real quick here guys, because the crazy winds and you'll probably barely be able to hear me, but right now we are in Hebron, biblical Hebron, and right behind me here is the what is believed to be the road, the main road that led into the city of Hebron, that is dated to 4,500 years back. So it's a 4,500 year civilization that lived here. According to the archaeology, they found one of the pots with the stamp of one of the kings of Israel, but he was king in Hebron, and so they found his seal on one of the pot handles, and just a bunch of stuff here. So there's so much history here, there's so much amazing archaeology, and just one of the most incredible places to visit here in Israel. Next, we get to go up on this building right here that you see, that is actually built right on top of the ruins that you just saw there, which is dated back to the time of Noah. And you see we play with the kids here a little bit that live in the area, and you just get this panoramic view of all of the built-up Hebron that you see here. This is the Palestinian part of Hebron, which is like 97% of today's Hebron, with the little Jewish community that you see in the distance. This is Bet Hadassah, which is where the Jewish community had built a hospital in 1893 that they called Chesed Avram, which is Mercy of Abraham. It was then later abandoned after the awful atrocity and massacre that happened in 1929 by the Arab mobs that came and brutally murdered 67 Jews. Thankfully though, there were many Arabs that actually were trying to save the Jewish community, and they hid them in their homes and tried to rescue many of them, which unfortunately also paid with their own lives for the attempting of defending the Jewish people that were being massacred. Now notice, as we get closer to the Tomb of the Patriarchs, there is a massive retaining wall that is surrounding it and built on top of the tombs that are identical to the retaining wall in Jerusalem, built by King Herod. Today we are in ancient Hebron. This is the biblical city of Hebron that you heard about in the Bible. This is where, right behind me specifically, is where the Tomb of the Patriarchs is. The fathers, like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, they're all buried here, and their wives, except for Rachel's tomb. She has a separate tomb for herself in another location, not too far from here, Bethlehem actually. But here is the biblical site and the burial sites of the patriarchs. So this is where the patriarchs are buried. A lot of history in this city, a lot of archaeology that we found that goes back to 4,500 years back, that dates that far back. And some believe, according to Jewish tradition as well, this is where Adam and Eve are buried, and they believe that this is where
the connecting place to the Garden of Eden, and in their attempt to get to Eden, they dug a cave, and thus the tradition of the cave being important, and that's why Abraham wanted to purchase that cave from Ephron. So anyhow, a lot of history here, guys. It's an incredible place. It's definitely worth coming and seeing when you come to the land of Israel, and you will be enriched for sure. Great place, a must-see.
What is so significant about Hebron? Well, Hebron really is where the Jewish story begins. This is the first plot of land that is purchased by the fathers of the children of Israel, the patriarchs, Abraham. So what does Abraham do? He purchases a cave to bury the dead, to bury his family, and he starts with burying his wife, but then of course later on Abraham's buried there, Isaac and his wife, Jacob and so on and his wife. So they're all buried there. All the patriarchs are buried in the tomb of what's called the tomb of the Machpelah, which, by the way, the word Machpelah actually means double, like a double cave, if you will. Machpelah, in the Hebrew, it's a plural. So it's not just one cave that's actually purchased, so to speak, but it has a double cave in the one plot of land there where the tomb of the patriarchs is. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. It's been a while since I've been able to come back and vlog and show you locations, and I'm so happy that finally we're back. We're able to tour different areas, and I'm able to showcase to you on this vlog the amazing, beautiful land of Israel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, follow if you enjoyed this vlog. Share with your friends. Let them know this is how you can connect with Israel, how you can tour Israel virtually while the traveling to Israel at present is shut down. And this is a great way to enjoy and see the land of Israel through this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you next week.